Hi everyone, this is Carolyn, and today we are journaling 1 Kings 8:39. I'll read it in the NIV. It says, "Then hear from heaven, your dwelling place. Forgive and act. Deal with everyone according to all they do, since you know their hearts. For you alone know every human heart." This is one of the verses from Solomon's prayer of dedication, and I would encourage you to read the whole chapter. We're also using the By the Will for God Authentic Faith Kit in this page. I'm going through with some of the watercolors, and I'm just making a swirling kind of just little design. I'm using a bunch of the colors on this page, and I think the color that I'm going to finish up with is green. As I was meditating on this verse, I was thinking about how God knows our very heart. He knows the very inside of our insides. And I was thinking, how do we keep our hearts before God? And what I thought of was that we write His word on our hearts. We spend time in His presence. We fellowship with Him in prayer. And later on this page, I write some words. And some of the things I write is that He knows our sorrow. He sees every tear. But the sorrows and the tears won't last forever. He knows our heartbreak, but He heals the brokenhearted. My son, one time, he was very little, and some of his cousins came over, and he really liked plants at the time, and we had planted a tulip. And his cousins came over and they were playing ball, and the tulip got crushed. And he was pretty upset that his plant that he had planted all by himself was crushed. And we walked out to go to school the next morning, and the tulip was standing back upright. And out of my son's mouth came the words, "Mom, look, even when we're crushed, God helps us stand back up." And I never forgot what he said. Is like, even when we're in sorrow, even when we've been crushed, the flowers, he helps the flowers to stand back up. And won't God do the same thing for us? Now I'm going in with a stencil from this kit, and I'm using different colors for this stencil. I went in with a blue or teal, and then I'm going to finish up this part with the pink. Now as I pull it off the page, my page rips a little bit. And I'm like, oh no. But we'll see how we fix that in a little bit. Now I'm going to go back down into a different corner. I'm trying to figure out which corner do I want to use. And I end up using all of them. But here I am, and I actually put that washi tape, I put it on my hand before I put it on the page so that it wouldn't rip again. When you put the washi tape on your hand, some of the stickiness comes off, and I forgot to do that with the first one. That's why the page ripped. Now I'm going in with some pink, and then I'm going to use some green in this one. And then I'm just going to go a little bit all over the page with these stencils, but I'm going to leave the middle part for some words and some ephemera in a moment. So this one came out really well doing the blue. And then I'm going to put it back down on the bottom. And you'll see in a minute that it kind of moves, and I'm going to wipe it off. I have some little wipes right next to where I work, so whenever I get my hands dirty or need to just wipe something off, it's really easy and I don't have to run to the washroom to clean things. So here is where the stencil moves, and I thought I could do just like I did at the top. It's only a little bit, but so I took that same piece of washi that was on the other end and held that down and finished off with the green color. So there is the stenciling, and I'm getting the rest of the tape. And then now I'm removing the cardboard because I don't need that just to put the ephemera on. I know that I want to have a saying, and the saying is that He knows every heart. And I love the alphabet stickers that come with this kit. There are a lot of them. They're different colors. I love it because, especially because I'm not great at lettering. And so I love these stickers. So there's my saying, He knows every heart. Then I'm going to come in with the ephemera. Now, I went through the ephemera before I started the page, kind of to pick out what I think would go with this verse and the thoughts that I had about this verse. And I thought to keep it really simple with the ephemera, the typewriter is representing us writing His word on our hearts. And then the teacups are representative of spending time with Him, spending time fellowshipping with Him and being in His presence and just in prayer, just that communion with God. And then now I'm fixing that little rip. I was like, how can I fix that? And I saw these little rose stickers, and it's the perfect size to go over that little rip. And so I thought one would go good on the other side as well. Now I'm starting to write some of the words that I'm thinking of as I think of this verse. So I told you some of the words that I have written. Some other ones that I'm writing are remember His love. He knows our thoughts. He knows our motives and the intents of our heart. And now this sticker is, I am writing down, write His word on your heart, spend time in His presence, and that is representative of the ephemera. And then I'm going to continue writing some words on the page. I'm writing down the word prayer. And when I write the word prayer, one of my prayers that David prayed in Psalm 19:14 says, may these words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight. And so that's one of my prayers that I pray. May the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight, O God. I'm writing down about the Word, that His Word washes our hearts as we read it. And one thing that I want to remember always is that joy comes. I hope you like this video. Hit the like button and subscribe for more Bible journaling videos.